It means genuinely. It means the
Odin
world
in
to
the photo
me.
with a clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Go to Valhalla nursing home. You and I just know that's going to be disastrous. Where am I right now? Oh, shh. Oh, man. I'm hoping that this is a save place. If not, then I'll just stop the game here. You would kind of hope that between the chapters, they would drop you off to a safe spot, but I don't know. That has to be it.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I reckon that the nursing home is probably going to be one of the more horrendous parts of the game. It's almost like Java Psychic. Almost. Lovely, lovely YouTube people welcome in. Keen-eyed observers will notice I'm in a new shirt, which means it's a new day, which means I plucked up the courage to play this game again. The story is too fantastic. I I feel in some kind of weird sadomasochistic loop, frankly, with it. I left off playing as Saga, but I think the plan is to try and alternate between Saga and Alan chapters. So we did a really long Saga chapter just before this, even though we had a tiny little Alan chapter squeezed between the two. So even though I'm going to boot up a Saga, I reckon I'm going to swap over to Alan and do an Alan story. But the sad thing is, I know the next Saga mission requires us to go to the nursing home, and that's just going to be horrendous. I hope that they are so merciful and it's a short chapter, but something tells me that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. Okay. It is quite a cute mechanic to switch the realities. I'll give them credit where it's due. I don't actually know where we've left off. Are he and the janitors? I mean, once again, what is my goal right now? Oh, leave the studio. Exit. Oh, okay, well, we didn't need to do all that, Alan. Now what?
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You
Paparazzi?
keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You...
I don't like this framing.
Me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, The dark place works in loops and rituals.
I hate this framing.
If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
Murderer stalks shadows. Sorry, I said I hate the framing because it's actually really well done.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
It makes me think that this is going to be something that pops out. They feature a lot of like negative space. So it's well done. I just hate how well done it is. Okay, we need to get to the hotel. So it's right down ocean and then a right again, it seems. Torch? Are we loaded? The cult! Oh, Ocean View Hotel. It's marked right there. That's nice. And again, the strategy for Alan Wake now is to just
The Ocean View Hotel.
Try
My
and
destination.
run through things as speedily as possible so I could try and avoid being scared and letting tension build in my brain. Hey Timber, how's it going? It's a lot of chapters. I reckon I'm at like the midpoint, but it's taken me...
A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in.
Okay.
With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
Okay, to the Mirror Peak bar. Are we supposed to know what Mirror Peak is, do we think?
Dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. It got in. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice. It's an arms race. I like keep it together. Damn it. I'll be the first one to cross the finish line. I have to beat the devil at his own game.
The story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh yeah, I also did have to turn the graphics down to medium, unfortunately. Because it was getting really bad at the end of last stream. I don't know why. I guess we're going into the bar? We're going into a cutscene. Glitch, welcome in!
Casey! You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
We saw this.
You got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose! You're going nowhere.
Casey got shot. Casey got shot? Didn't Casey die already? God, it's so well done, isn't it? We killed Casey. Oh dear.
I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place.
I was in the dark place.
I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late.
Jeez.
Too late again.
I mean, ooh, room 666, initiation 5. And it's a different color red now. It's a darker red, I think. Or like a less pastel red, I reckon. This feels so John Wick. Really? I've only seen one of the John Wicks. There's arrows pointing here. It's a loop. Do I need to yoink this? Why did I yoink this? But does this open now? 665, sorry. I'm dyslexic. Stop! I really do hate that I do that. I do have to be honest. I just want to run without, like, shouldering a door open, you know? But maybe if I shoulder the door open, then I'll be scaring the shadow people before they scare me, you know? Just maybe, guys. I do love that Red said dyslexia be dyslexiaing, because Red knows. Okay, we run. If we run, we don't get scared. We run, we don't get scared because we don't have enough time to see what's gonna happen. You know? Need money to buy books. Need help, good luck. Light will show you the way. Okay. Scratch. Yep. Just got to do the puzzling well as well. John Wake? John Wake actually is a good name. Does my shot have numbers? No. The only thing that's not pictured. Shut up. Either attack me or grow up. Because I don't have enough battery to waste on fake fighting all of you guys. Oh. Hey! Wait, which one of you? I can't see. Hey! Oh, you're already done?
Stop using the words! Shit!
Oh, what did I... Oh, I just fell down a little baby bit. Are you done?
And these words at the top!
Thing is, it's not obvious... It's not obvious in these ones when I've used enough of the battery to illuminate them or not. They still look like super shadowy. Like, are you done? Dog, welcome in! How's it going? Not the shouldering the door, guys. I don't know if I finished my thought. I'm sorry. Whatever. Either fight me or don't. It has Sailor Moon on it. That's the only thing you guys can't see. Save room! Save room! Save room! Save me! Save room. I now expect each time that I go into a save room to have, like, interstitial jump scare. I played this for 12 hours. 12 and a half hours, almost. Now, the only thing is, I probably should start looking around for, like... I was doing a good job yesterday with Saga looking around for stuff. Granted, it feels harder to look around for stuff in Alan's world. I don't know why. Nice getting them hours, but Doc, I don't feel... I'm on Initiation 5 right now. I feel like I should be much further along than I am. Glitch, thanks for the like. I hate everyone. Sam Lake is such a character. And I mean that in like the absolute best way possible. I think he would be a fascinating person to like have a drink with or something. But kind of, and I mean this in the absolute, genuinely in the best way, like potentially a little bit like, you know what I mean? But like a great time. Now you're doing great. I'm 2 Saga and 1.5 Alan ahead and you're doing great. Zane, you're lovely. I mean, the fact that I'm doing it at all, you know, that's...
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
Oh, can I see the Ocean View Hotel? Clear the mystery... Meet the mystery caller. Yeah. Am I supposed to be able to walk along this? No. No, so maybe... Oh, something. I need to do something different. Good luck, Red. Drive safe. Maybe back out like this. Like that.
The lights affected where the door led to.
The lights affected where the door led to. Okay, so what door is that now? Ugh. No, maybe let me do... I grabbed that light, put this one back in. Oof. To be honest, Jarvis done a really good job in this so far. I've seen a lot of people struggle, especially in the dark place. Oh, here we go. Well, frankly, that might be me. Was this always here? Maybe this was always here. And I just didn't realize. No, it definitely wasn't always there. Ah! Yeah, there's stressy music. Ah! No. Let me in, let me in, let me in! Aw, man. Okay, it's a 4-number keypad. 4-number keypad, 4-number keypad. 4-number keypad. This way. I need a light for that, I guess. Yeah, some little glitter in the garbage wind. It's fine. You're fine. It's fine. Again, my problem is that I'm low on battery. What? Oh, no. They're kissing me out for something, guys. Dearie me. Is this game in chapters? Yes, it is. It's actually a really interesting, premise to the game. You're playing, it's dual protagonists, and you are playing as... It's dual protagonists, and both of them are playing through one of Alan Wake's books. So the book that we are currently playing through is called Initiation, and it's a book that Alan Wake would have written. Saga is playing through Alan Wake's book that's called Return. It's like very clever, very, very well done. Oh, sorry. Oh, how do I... Oh, great.
You dream of calling it quits, hmm? Making a clean break, retiring, escaping, leaving all this sordid misery and terror behind. Getting in a car and driving till you see the sun rise. Somewhere where the sun still rises. Settling down, buying a house, fixing it up, building a life, finding someone. It's a fool's dream. It would all go bad. And having let hope in, it would be unbearably worse than this. You can take the man out of the city, but you can never take the city out of the man.
So true, Casey. So true. Okay, I need to find numbers. I think I need... Whatever the numbers are, I think I need the light for that. So where did I last leave a light? Over here. So let's grab this light. What is happening? I love all the Max Payne Easter eggs. It's a shame I don't get any of them. What? Here we go. I did not play Max Payne. I have not played Max Payne. Haha! Now this is how you know that the dark place is set in Manhattan or somewhere in New York, alright? Because the cocktails all cost about $20 odd dollars. So it's incredibly accurate. A Negroni for $20.50. I mean that's a little, it depends. You must be ordering it somewhere quite nice in Manhattan. I mean normally that would be going for like $18. So we've got a Manhattan, a lake on the rocks, which is obviously a nod to Cauldron Lake, shotgun, Negroni, which I don't think that's meant to be a reference to anything. I think it's just like a cocktail that we all love. I certainly love it. Ocean View cocktail, old fashioned, and a gin twist. Yeah, I mean, so only a couple of these are references, I reckon. Okay, I will note Lake on the Rocks. 2050. I reckon that might be the code. It's the thickest of the numbers written. So let's try it. And I know I'm running past like... let me see if I can grab this one quickly. I was gonna say, I know I'm running past like words of power and stuff. Yeah. My goal right now is to just play through the story and just finish the game. And mercifully, because I'm playing on story, I don't think the upgrades are going to be as important to me to make it through. Damn, that's not it. I don't think they're going to be as important to me to try and make it through. So I would like to continue to pick up manuscript pages when we see them. I don't think you get No. I can't remember if... Oh, hang on. Try our new Ocean View cocktail. So it's the Ocean View cocktail one.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Yeah. $25.50. Sorry, I missed that sandwich board. $25.50. So yeah, I would like to try and still pick up like some of the story stuff, but we'll see. $25.50. Cool. Schlam. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in, lovely people. I don't know what room it is. Hopefully they'll tell me what room it is. There's only one room I can go to. Maybe? Yeah. I don't want to do... Please stop shoulder checking the doors, Alan. Let me just run without you having to then body check everything. Slowly. Okay, well... is there any reason to be here? Seemingly not. I feel incredibly uneasy. Why does this hotel look like something straight out of a Stephen King novel? Because it does look exactly like the room... Stephen King has a room something novel.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
I just feel creepy. Like, creeped out. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. they go to the cheap bar, CM, where they give you shots of lighter fluid. Sexy Alan Wake. Maybe we should have had the nudity filter on for this scene. But maybe not.
In this temple of shadow and mist,
Who the hell
there's
is
a
that?
window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing. Am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the
Or
hell?
maybe
Does he?
you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is return so important? What?
Al, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. You and me, Alan. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, in this room, in this room.
I can't believe that's Alan Wake without a beard. That is mental. That looks nothing like him, guys. I actually thought that was a different actor.
I need the clicker. It's return, because we return.
Ripped up manuscript pages? Maybe? I mean, the implication here is that...
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratch is...
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
They're all yours. If anyone asks, you were never here.
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
Okay. I feel like we just saw a lot. I just need to, like, pause to debrief. We can't debrief for long, and then we'll carry on. Very weird imagery. I don't know how people are playing through this game and understanding this game without having played the first Alan Wake, okay? So we know, and there's references to Thomas Zane throughout this game here and there. Thomas Zane was the author who initially had contact with the Dark Presence, who basically like helped guide us into sort of like destroying the Dark Presence at the time. I think Thomas Zane, the diver, the author, the diver, like manifest everything that is light. And so then the dark, like Mr. Scratch is like everything that is dark. It's like the manifestation of the Dark Presence. As was Barbara Jagger in the first game. But Thomas Zane here has presented not quite like Mr. Scratch, but is your kind of rock and roll. He's a filmmaker and he visually looks very similar to Alan, because it's the same actor, whatever. I mean, not that I was able to recognize, because holy shit, he looks different without a beard on. But I don't think it's the real Thomas Zane. I think we're being misled or something. And the book Return, about getting us to return, lots of questions, lots of concerns right now. That was a whole scene. Good lord. A beard is a straight man's makeup. Not that straight men, of course, can't wear makeup, because everyone can wear makeup. Makeup is for everyone, but I know what you mean. Geez, that was, yeah, that was crazy. I do love these live action moments in the game. I think they're so interesting and so cool, and we only ever experience them in Alan's point of view, or we have only at this time experienced them during Alan's point of view. And I do think that all is really interesting. I think it's very interesting and very cool and very well done. I feel like it also like speaks to Alan's state of mind and like the bleeding of the real world and where he is. I think it's like a cool additional layer, like showing, yeah, I don't know, like the division of like where the real world is or not for Alan. You look like a thumb without one. That's not true. But I bet they are magical. Yeah, I bet so. Yeah. Oh, and Dr. Darling and Jesse. I saw you had written this earlier on. And I've said this. I know I said this at the beginning of the series. I think I said this literally like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. I actually can't remember. I have not yet played Control. I didn't even play through the Alan Wake DLC. I will absolutely play through Control, and I did watch like a things you should know before Alan Wake, so I'm filled up on the things that happen in Control that would be important to know about this, but not much. So I obviously don't recognize like characters like that, what have you. Cappuccino Cup, welcome in. Have you seen the Avatar previews? Are there new previews that went out today, Cappuccino? I don't think so. I follow that stuff. I get like alerts when things go live. I hope I didn't miss anything. Ilka most likely had a wig also. I think so. It looks like a wig, right? It's like very thick hair. Yeah, a ton of people have been playing it for 2 hours. I feel so ill, chat. I feel so ill. I'm keeping this part in the YouTube video as well. So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm a massive fan of Pandora. I'm a massive Avatar fan. I'm so excited for Pandora Frontiers of Tomorrow. What I would have done to get early preview access. I'm distraught, guys. Papa, Ubisoft Senpai did not notice me. Feels bad, man. How are the previews? What are people, how, I don't want to watch them, but I just want to know how people are feeling about it right now. What are the thoughts? Now I've got to go back to the absolute antithesis of Pandora. Watch Party Avatar 2, maybe. Okay, I'm scared. I don't want to be here. Go find the murder site at the hotel. I don't want to, see, why can't I have nice things? Why do I have to be here, Mom? People were disappointed that I wasn't included. You were noticed. This is important to pause. You were noticed. I know people who work there. No, you're pulling my leg, Cappuccino. You're not serious, are you? Are you serious or are you joking? There you go, picture of the diver.
An idea nagged at me.
Did it?
I could almost reach it.
I see. Do I need to... No, don't waste... Oh, here. This is why I need to be around here.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
Great. You're serious? People were disappointed that I wasn't included and I was noticed. Oh, that helps heal the wound a little bit. I'm so bummed. Well, I'll be excited to play it when it comes out. Just know that I'm a big fan. I don't want to go towards the ominous piano, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. Very plausible. When I was at SFG, we got to put forward streamers and such that would be good to give review codes. Well, look, I genuinely...
The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
Oh, maybe this, when it goes like this is when... Hang on.
I was both solving the crime and creating it, as every writer did.
Oh, well, I don't have anything to create this with. Okay. Oh. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm just honored that even some people know who I am and would have been disappointed that I wasn't included. That's genuinely awesome.
You were the
sincerely
director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
I don't know if this is the intended inspiration for this segment, but there is a hotel in Manhattan called the McKittrick Hotel, and who also has a bar on its rooftop, like this hotel might do, and it's home to an interactive play called Sleep No More. Which sounds like could be quite similar for this. I don't know, just something to point out that may or may not have any alignment with this. Ugh. I don't want to do this, guys. It gives me the willies.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Everyone is invited to the pre-ritual in the ballroom. A forbidden play brought to life. Okay. And he said reviews seem highly positive at quick glance. Good. Very, very good. Save room. We know I love a good manual save. Can never be too... So, okay, we're on return 5 for Saga, initiation 5. So I don't know how many chapters that means it's got left. I had no idea about that. That sounds awesome. I've been going off of the Overlook and the Ocean View Motel for Control. Well, there is also a Stephen King book called... I think it's called like Room 1213 or something like that. I've not read it. It was a film also with John Cusack and Samuel Jackson. I hate all of you. Are you gonna fight me? Then don't talk to me. Huh? Ha! For sure the most agitating aspect of...
I didn't have the key.
Oh, you didn't have a key, you didn't have a key. Most agitating aspect of Alan's section so far. And it's creepy. So creepy, so well done. Again, I'm playing on story mode. So the threat is much...
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
Whatever I was saying, yeah. $14.08, that sounds right.
The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Okay, move these props to room 225 for later use in the ballroom play. This is a key
the
for...
The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man.
Hey!
Where they themselves had been sacrificed.
I mean, it's a key for 104, right? I think it's a key for 104. 109, 110. So conventional wisdom would say 104 is over this way. 107. 104. It's weird. 1408 was such a good movie. I accidentally stole it on DVD from a friend and they lived at my house for 5 years. Yo, Ked, how's it going? I've not seen it because it's a horror film and I don't watch horror things. But I've seen an analysis of it. Pretty much almost any horror property, I've seen like analyses of it. But I have not watched it myself. What is this? Shotgun ammo, but I don't have a shotgun. I wonder if I should have a shotgun by now. Ugh. That's very The Shining, no? Actually, that's probably a good question. I don't mind... Oh, nice. I don't mind someone spoiling this for me. Should I have gotten a shotgun by now? The shotgun was in the bar on the rooftop. How easy is it to go back there? How easy is it to go back there? Because I feel like that actually would be really good to get. Oh, hang on. You should be able to get to it via the elevator or after this chapter. I can't confirm as you picked it up on your way through. Shoulder checked right past it. You guys don't understand. I'm nervous, innit? We tried telling you, yeah, but I was trying to hurry away from it. I didn't know. I didn't know. Is this the exit of the hotel? Like, will this take me to the rooftop, I wonder? I hinted about the bar. I didn't notice. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay. Oh, it takes me to street level. Alright. We're gonna have to... I lacked critical information. I'll have to try and grab it. at some other point. I guess, I mean, mercifully, I'm on story mode, so it's been okay, but I would like to get the shotgun. I think the shotgun will be very helpful. So let's try and remedy that mistake. Pun intended with remedy. Hey Minty, by the way, I don't know if I said hello. Mm-hmm. I just takes the tits off of me, guys.
Shit!
Which one of you though? I'm just blowing my load. You hate to see it, guys. What is this? Ugh. They've managed to make everything horrible and creepy, haven't they? Good lord. I mean, some of that. It's not the right website for that, Sam. Maybe I just start using the flare. See, now how nice would it be if that suitcase opened up and the shotgun was right in there? We're in here. Should I like... No, should I... Equip? And let's just do... What? Oh, they're like quick to use. They're super quick to use. Okay. Not more of these bathrooms. These bathrooms are very The Shining. I feel like. Yo! Inventory full! What can I get rid of? What can I use right now? Nothing. I've got a lot of healing. Maybe discard that. Because the ammo is so helpful. Oh, it's shotgun ammo though. Fuck. Back to the shoebox. No way. No backtracking to the shoebox. Are you crazy? You know, I've got to give it to the game. I was just in here, right? No. No, I wasn't. Batteries? They've consistently set up scary locations. Like, yeah, this is a creepy location.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, like a half-remembered echo of a fading dream, always familiar to us. These are the stories that take place there. Awe-inspiring, macabre, terrifying, heartbreaking, nail-biting, absurd, and thrilling. Sometimes all of these things at once. A haunting new season of mind-bending episodes written by Alan Wake. I am your host, Warland Orr, and I will see you soon in...
Do we know that Alan wrote for Night Springs?
Night Springs.
Is that part of the Alan lore? The Alan Wake lore? I mean, it must be. Because we're not reacting to it not have been us writing it. To be fair, it's not taking me 12 hours to fill up my inventory. It's taking me 12 hours to fill up my Alan inventory. For God's sake. Can I just like push? Nope, nope, turn that back on. Yeah, I know, Fins. Yeah, I know it is. But apparently he can have multiple faces. Oh, what an effing waste, guys. I wasted 2 bullets on nothing. Oh, hang on. Is there something I should be... No, it doesn't seem it. Oh, here. Okay, cool. Assuming that I go back for the shotgun, I feel like this is good to get. Increase double barrel shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with 1 shot. I mean, that feels like it's going to be so useful. Thanks for the follows, by the way, guys. Welcome in. Who is that actor that was there? Ked. I don't recognize it. Okay. This is not where I'm meant to be. And I was just in there already. 225? Was I in here already? Oh, this is my save room. Oh, this is my save room. What am I meant to be doing? Find the site of the pre-show ritual. Well, let's look at the map. I mean, good grief, guys. Okay, so maybe out and take 2 lefts, maybe. Is this the right way? Yeah. Like out and then out like this? Oh, I tried that? Yeah, no. Okay. Agitates the shit out of me, guys.
Wake.
Are there people in here? Just a suit. Just a suit and more creepiness. Great. Whatever the hell that was. Inventory full!
Choke on these words.
Dislike it very much, chat. Very, very much. He's in control too, it seems.
I needed to find the key.
What room is this? 209. Uh... 209. I saw someone say he's in control as well. Yeah, someone said he's Doctor... something or other. 219. Oi, 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 oi. I just don't like any of it, guys. I just don't like any of it. Rehearsal
This is where
room.
they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Well, I don't know who the hell was humming in that room.
Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide.
Lovely.
Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Perform the summoning in the ballroom. Before I do that, we do... The play was a ritual, waking up a dark sleeper. Okay, so I assume that that scene is the summoning or whatever. Just to get this thought out quickly. I guess I'll pause to say it so that I don't get in trouble. In Saga's section of the game, really early on in the diner, we come across two tourists who are working on a story about Alan Wake going missing, I think. They're the bookers. Do we think... for whatever reason, I feel like the shadow of the person that's not being illuminated sounds a bit like how Booker sounded. I'm not sure. I think he had a similar look to him as well, but I can't fully remember. I don't know if that's the connection we're meant to be making or not. I'm sure he was in UK shows in the 90s. You can't place him. I'd say I'm not a huge fan of these creepy dudes. Yeah, the shadowy people, right? CM? It's annoying me. I can't describe it. Playing this game makes me so anxious and tense. Like, my stomach is so tensed right now. I can't bear it, and I hate the whispering of the names and the whatnot. And I know I've kind of my strategy for handling these people so far, especially because it seems like on story mode, I assume it's a story mode thing. I'd be interested to hear if it's a similar mechanic on normal or harder, like hard, whatever. But the shadow figure people don't seem to do an insane amount of damage to me. When I've been checking, it feels like they're doing quite little damage. So I'm just of the mindset now that, like, I'm just going to continue running and walking through, and then when one of them attacks me, I'll know I need to fight it and use the battery on it. I wonder if on normal difficulty they do less damage than your average enemy does, because that's kind of the vibe that I get, but I'm not sure. Okay, the ballroom. Is that normally flickering like that? Weird, guys. Okay, so the ballroom is all the way... So I've got to go out... Oh, the door is locked. I've got to go out from 205. Okay. I don't know. They do about 50% more damage on normal from what I can tell. They are more aggressive and numerous too. Hang on. They are more aggressive in normal, and in hard they're more crazy. But they do... 50% more damage than what you're seeing, the damage I'm taking, or 50% more damage than other enemies, Zane? Because that would be kind of crazy. Where am I on the map? What? Okay, but I can just... go out, and then this is a hallway? Okay, so now I just take, hopefully, a right, and then a right. Oh, sorry. A right and then straight? The ballroom, yeah. I'm not anxious, you're anxious. Game saved. Nice. Hang on. 50% more than you are taking, maybe more. Example, they do 10 damage on story, yeah, 15 on normal. Yeah, that makes sense.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play. It's getting real, all right.
Oh.
I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
You got it. What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this
Scratch.
mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Sunny, hi, how's it going?
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Yeah, but did it visually need to be so effing dark? Okay. So hang on. That lasts for a very long time. Do I not have a torch? Oh, because I'm using a flare gun. I don't want to use a flare gun. I was trying to use my normal gun, to be clear. Do we not want to get our torch out, babes? Follow the devil's trail. I mean, I do be having a lot of resources, chat. No, hang on. Like this. Let's do the flashbang. Let's quick slot that up there, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's reload this. Cool. Get that out. Cool. Okay. Now where would the devil want me to go? Where's the devil's direction? Follow arrow at bar. Follow arrow at bar. Oh, here. Up here. Words of power. I'm not really like keeping a massive eye out. Like something like a shotgun, I should have really picked that up. I shouldn't have run past that. But like the words of power stuff, I don't know if I'm like so... Okay, tourist map. Marks all nearby resources. Not interested. Magic pocket expands Alan's inventory by 1 row. I feel like this one adds 1 charge to Alan's flashlight is so helpful. I know that I currently have a lot of inventory and I'm over encumbered. But I'm over encumbered with a bunch of resources I don't frankly think I'm going to need. I feel like the battery is more important. I don't know. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Because I'm also not... The balance I'm trying to weigh out is... Okay, so I'm playing story mode right now because I just want to get through quickly. It's not that I'm someone who would like typically struggle with the gameplay loop. So for the most part, I'm not actually going through a bunch of resources. I'm also not really going out of my way to explore for resources. So I feel like I'm not going to need the extra row Khaled, welcome in. This chapter can be really quick, and it looks like it's going to be. Yeah, I went to all 4 locations and used all the different plot points. Took bloody ages. I know, bless you. And I bet you, and it's like the shame of it, right? Because a balance I really do want to strike is like going and exploring things. Like the game is so interesting, and there's so much of it to tell that it can tell you, that it's so worthwhile, but I also like just want to get through, you know, so I'm maybe not doing as much exploring about and testing and learning as I should do. Oh, the shotgun takes up most of a row if you can get it. Oh man. Ugh. Wow, I'm really torn. This is the first one of the perks where I'm like, maybe I want 2 of them. Because we do have a lot of inventory. I didn't even consider, of course, that the shotgun was going to take up a whole row of stuff. I guess let's get that. But then also, guys, do not let me leave this location without getting the shotgun, okay? I need to get the shotgun. Otherwise, this was for a waste. Did you finish Spider-Man 2? Not yet. Not yet. But I will. I definitely will. We're supposed to be playing more of it after. We're going to play some Alan Wake. Oh, nice. Nice. And then we will be playing some Spider-Man later today. That is at least the plan. But with Alan, you don't need more than 1 stack of painkillers and 2 stacks of trauma pads. I have that set up on Saga. The rest, yeah, 3 weapons and ammo. I probably should have done the additional... Oh, whatever. Just, if you're gonna fight me, fight me. If you're not, then go away.
I couldn't get in.
That sucks.
I was missing something.
That does... What room number is it? 209. I assume that's like a nice to get thing. There's not yet been anything that's forced me to go get it. And I don't particularly want to spend more time here than need be. Another save room? It just says follow the devil's path. Oh, room 101 key. Ah, bollocks. The room 101 key was there. I wonder if that's where I need to be going. Oh, maybe these are stairs. Maybe those are stairs. Let's go back. Let's go back and get it, I guess. It was this way, right? Yeah, I think it's this way. Backtrack, backtrack. Tracking back. My favorite. Yep, ominous humming. Why are you humming like an absolute... Are you gonna hurt me? None of you are. Why are you humming like an absolute weirdo? No. Okay, room 101 key. Now, back to my map. You've returned, Red, welcome back! I think that was the right way to go. And then we should pop up, I think, nearby 101? It seems. So let's go back where we were then. Hey! Grow up! Who did it? Who did it? Grow up is probably my favorite insult. Get a grip. It's a good one as well. Shave. It's being a baby. And I would know. Because I'm a baby. Did I just loop in my own room? No. I don't like how all this shit loops back. Thank you for the luck. Thank you so much, Sunny. I appreciate that. The game's been slowing down much more.
The visions I'm seeing from the world beyond this nightmare from home, they sink down to the bottom of this ocean. I catch them. Visions, echoes, big fish. Some are actual events, some are forgotten ideas. No, it's good. No, it will work. They're my inspiration, elements for my story to make it more true. Even the parts that are true. I must change reality to escape. The writing has to be just right, or else it'll all just wash away.
Okay. My heart rate monitor's not connected. Sorry guys, I'm trying to connect it now. But it's been a little finicky. Yeah, I don't need that much healing, do I? What do you mean, do I let her? I'm not her keeper. But she wouldn't want to play it, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to play it. Great, all this stuff I pick up. What did I pick up? I think it's reloading the flare gun. Oh yeah, this is just like a massive cache room, I think. Okay. So let's go back. I can't even, in this location, I can't even like, there are certain areas with Saga that I go, it's okay, I can just like, I think I'll be safe here. Nowhere here is safe. Sorry, I'm trying to just see if I can get this connected. There we go, we're back. Sorry guys, you were robbed of heart rate stuff. I'm disappointed that Ominous Humming isn't a Twitch user. I'm actually thrilled it's not. I don't think I could bear. Welcome into stream, Ominous Humming. How's it going? How is your day or night? I don't know whereabouts in the world you are. Where the hell am I going? Follow the devil's trail. Like, what does that mean? You want to trade these, donkey? I don't know. Okay, where was the last dead body? I mean, that door is open. This was the last dead body. Are you pointing in the direction that I should be going? No, 101 is the room I came from. Oh, someone is watching this stream, yeah, from inside an old fridge. Don't say that, dude. You should finish Alan Wake first and put your twin for at least a year in. Oh, no. I wouldn't do that to her. I don't know why I do it to myself, frankly. I think just changing each plot point, to the devil would do the trick, brute force it. Good lord, guys. I mean, I don't know where I am even. Well, let's just...
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Maybe go back to the entrance hall? Where was the entrance hall? Is this the entrance hall? Entrance hall, yes it is. But like, that's not very, it says follow the devil's something.
The plot changed the details of the world. The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
I can't take the words.
I got a reward for that.
These marks on your throat.
God, I can't stand it, guys. The game sometimes really do be taking its time to pop in certain textures. And I have to say, and I'm not even for a second complaining, not even for a millisecond. I'm either dodging things better than I think I am, or I am taking no damage from this stuff. Again.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Not a complaint. Just an observation.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically.
Really?
The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Okay. Also, certain times, and I don't really know what, like, is there no save room around here? I don't see one, obviously. God, guys, the slowdown is making me nervous. I don't know how, like, the solve... Certain times things aren't quite obvious. Like, just then it said, like, follow the devil's trail. I didn't know that I needed to, you know.
Scratch had been
Sorry.
I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Where are you?
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He'd only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
It was his wife. Great. Well, I don't know where you want me to go. Great music. Alan, don't look behind you. Just tell me where you want to go.
Shit.
I don't know, bro.
Get away!
Am I running into it? Yes, I think I did. Yeah, sorry, I think I ran into it. It needed me to turn back around. And now I get to look. I just don't even like looking at him like that. It's too snuffy. Lels, thank you for the lurk. How far back are you going to put me? Great. Alright, where is intuition going to take me this time? I think still right makes sense. Maybe that's something that we're meant to interact with. And now maybe we go here.
Get the fuck away from me!
Now here maybe? Is that an exit?
Get away!
This is gonna really blow chat, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even look at a map. I know, I really actually genuinely dislike looking at his death scene. Damn. Where is it trying to funnel me to? Where is it trying? I mean, at least it starts me here, mercifully. I cannot think of where I need to go. Is the only thing. I cannot think of where I need to go right now. You had it right. You go down one side, then you have to go down the other side. Okay.
You again.
And then I've messed it up, obviously, somehow, this second go around. Because they obviously don't want you to look at a map right now. They expect you to be able to do this, yeah, without that. I mean, the visuals are insane, right? Insanely good, insanely cool. Okay. You made it. We made it. Qua. Oi, 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 oi. But I really actually I hate seeing Alan's dead face. I think we've only ever died as Alan, right? I mean, knock on our heads. I don't think we've died as Saga. And we've only ever died as Alan because of this exact situation. I do the wrong thing and I get caught by that. I don't know if I'd be laughing.
Had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
You wish your PC was fast enough to play it. It is so good. I don't know what consoles you have. I do know it's available. Hang on. I do know it's available on console.
The muse was the murder victim.
Oh.
The final scene took place in room 108.
Oh, I didn't hear what he said. He said something was the murder victim. Okay, I need to go to room 108. That's where room 108 is. And it looks like it's blocked off. Yeah. I assume there's another way to get there. I'm going to make Mrs. CM watch it. Why? Why her and not you? Or why her and not also you? Okay, so I'm exiting. I exit and then just go left? No. I don't know, dude. Everything scares me. Entrance hall. And there's something to investigate on my right. This axe? Where is this gonna take me? Well, I'll watch it too. Yeah, she's not one for horror scary films and I'm a git. I don't know how true or not this is. So take it with the biggest pinch of salt. But I don't know how scary it is. I've heard it's a good... yeah, this is the right way. I've heard it's a good Five Nights at Freddy's film and not a good horror film. Which I think in this instance is obviously a good thing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We made it out to the back to the bar. So I can at least go and get the shotgun now. And apparently I ran right past it. They normally do quite a good job of putting like the weapons in something that's very obvious. Eddie, thanks so much for the hydrate. I will hydrate in a second. Is it a light thing? Hey, Illamons, how's it going? Hi, Brandflakes, how are you? Hello, Job, I'm fairly new to the channel, and I don't think I heard you talk about this on YouTube. But what got me into gaming? I don't think I've talked about it in a while. I'd gamed for ages. Playing handheld, like Nintendo titles. I've got to be in the bar before I use the lamp. Okay. Oh, maybe it's up on the ceiling or something?
I could use that shotgun.
Ah. Oh, because my inventory's full. Well, it's definitely... it doesn't even add a whole row. What do I need to do? What do I want to let go of? Flare gun ammo, maybe? Do you know how many slots the shotgun needs? Is it 3? Oh, sorry, I played a lot of like Nintendo titles when I was younger. And I don't know what initially got me into it, to be honest. I had friends when I was growing up. I had 2 friends in particular that were quite into gaming, and one of them had an older sister that was into gaming, so it might have been that. And then I took like a big pause when I was in high school, and then picked it back up later on. But I've been playing games since I was like 6 years old, I want to say. It's like a long time. You drop the flashbangs, to be honest. I'll drop maybe 1 flashbang and then 1 flare gun ammo, I guess. Do that. Discard that, unfortunately. And then move that to there. This, move that there. And now I can grab it. Great. Surprisingly less obvious location than some of the other stuff has been. At least in my opinion, slightly less obvious. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. No, I'm just kind of surprised. Let's quick slot that to... I think I might quick slot it to there, and then quick slot that there, I guess. Move the flag on ammo. Oh, on the top slot. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. You got 1 slot left, so you didn't need to drop anything. Just reorganize. To be honest, I didn't realize that was a slot. Mea culpa. Oh well. There was a container in the dark version of the bar. Kenji, hi, how's it going? Okay, back we go. Ah! That feels mean. Great. Where are you? Where are you? I should have used it on the bloody charge for the battery. I go through the battery stuff so quickly, guys. It's such a shame, dude. And by shame, I mean it's a shame that I do that to myself. Anyway, I don't know if this is a thought that I finished. I feel like it's one that I've continuously started but not followed through with. I love the concept for the Alan Wake sections. I think that it's something like fun or not, I don't know if fun is the right word. But I do think it's something different. And so I appreciate the sort of like swing for the fence there. I do find it to be, I don't know if clunky is necessarily the right word, but sometimes it's not always obvious when something needs to, you need to like rewrite a scene. No, I think I'm okay, Kenji. Sorry, I completely forgot to write back, but I don't worry. Give it to someone else. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much, but you absolute angel. Massive, massive thank you. Okay, wait, out. And then to the right. Here it is. Definitely save. We know me. I love a good saving moment. Cool. Now I need to go. Away. No, I need to go to room 108. Oh, I might be able to access it from here now. Okay, so I exit, and then I go right. Exit, right, right, left. I know it may sound really silly that I need to, like... Bastards! If you're gonna fight me, just fight me. Is this the right way? Oh, but it's blocked off. Okay, this is it blocked off. But now let's try a different scene. Final scene. The devil? The climax. Obviously. Great. Yeah. Horrible. Beware the drowned lady. There's someone who obviously drowned in Lake Cauldron. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That television doesn't work, thank God, because, you know, that would be wildly unsafe. Lost on the shore, between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her. In hers he is caught. His story ends. Her story does not. Slot rhyme? Hang on. American accent. In his room he will hurt her. In hers he is caught. In his story he ends. In hers does not. I guess those do rhyme more in an American accent. Caught and not. Yeah. Caught and not don't, unfortunately. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Lovely. I'm not in any of these. I love how when you alternate between Saga and Alan, they both have those flickers in the other world, like the forest, yeah, and subway station. Yeah. Dude, okay, you said door handle. I don't know if it's just a me thing. That, I don't know. It's so not obvious that that's what you were meant to interact with. And you don't, and it takes like a little bit of finessing to get it to toggle on it. I don't want to do this. Yeah,
this
lovely.
Was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
This makes me feel a bit ill to look at, if I'm being honest.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are you still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape, somehow. I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of return.
Okay. Is there a song that's gonna play? Here we go, here we go. It's a shame also the subtitles, it struggles to match up with the text. Like the subtitles don't match the audio a lot, I've noticed as well. Alright. Definitely very eerie, very, very creepy chapter. It's absolutely been no surprise that, or like no secret rather, that the Alan Wake universe, like the Alan Wake games, are inspired by Stephen King books, Stephen King works. I think that this section of the game was very much inspired from Stephen King. I know some people were saying, or like Overlook Hotel. To me, it reminds me a lot more of the film 1408. Sorry, the film. Well, it is a film, but the book 1408. I think there's a lot of similarities there. Also, like in the look and feel. I also think the hotel 1408 is in New York. The hotel that has the room 1408 is in New York. But I could be wrong. And as is the case with like all Stephen King books, the protagonist in that book is a writer, I believe. I think he writes ghost stories, like paranormal stories. I don't know, don't take my word for it. But that felt like a very heavy influence throughout this episode, this chapter rather. It's good, it's so unsettling. It kind of feels, it's weird. We are so good at rendering realistic stuff in games. Now seeing that woman in the bathtub was like very unsettling for me. It made me feel like honestly a bit ill. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts about the chapter so far? Those in Twitch chat and those of you lovely people who are watching this on YouTube right now. Hey, and thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome in. I find alternating characters to be a nice breath of fresh air. This is when I swap back to Saga. I reckon this is when it would make sense to swap back to Saga. Although, because you're ahead of me, Zane, right? How long is the next Saga chapter? I am concerned and thinking that it's quite a long chapter. It's Old Gods, I think is the name of it. And it's not just a Zane question. Anyone who's played this game up until this point, please let me know. Lyles, welcome back. The lovely voice gets me every single time. Oh, the lovely, like that. See, 428, not read it. Oh, you've not read it. Can't remember the film either. It was a great story. I've not read the book myself, and I've actually not seen the whole film in its entirety, but I've seen analyses of the film. That's why I'm familiar with it. It's got John Cusack in it. You know, it's not a game for the squeamish, is it? And I am certainly squeamish and a scaredy cat. The story is fascinating. Love the mysteriousness. I know I'm still sort of struck. I mean, as is the point. And I love that this is the case. I am struggling to sort of piece it all together. I also do think it's really interesting. I don't actually know how much I like it, to be honest. I like that it's this way. But it's interesting being able to swap back between Alan and Saga. I think I'd mentioned this in an earlier stream. And it's potentially quite like a controversial opinion, I suppose. I actually wish that the game was more linear. I wish that the game sort of really scripted out the way it wanted you to experience the story. I think purely because it's so clear that they've got such a strong opinion on the story themselves, I kind of would like just want to be like, well, how did you want me to experience this? And maybe the real answer is we want you to experience it however you want to experience it. But I don't know if I like that. It's not that long of a chapter if you don't explore. You can head right to the retirement home and wellness center. You'll be over half... you can head right to the retirement home wellness center and you'll be over halfway through the chapter. The one following that is good to do straight away and it's very short. And the chapter following this, the next Alan chapter here, do you know if it's that long or if it's short? God, it's such a shame because I know that the Saga chapter, like we said, it's taking us to the retirement home and the wellness center. And I'm dreading the idea of going there. It's 100% meant to make you speculate everything, and it does a fantastic job of that. It really does do a fantastic job of it. Well, hey, we'll continue anyway, because I need to interact with a puddle. Oh, interesting. Oh, the next thing is to find Alice. Ugh, so creepy, guys. Head out of the hotel. Where is my break room? Straight ahead. Straight ahead to the office. It should be obvious, I think. Hopefully. I hate being in this place. Oh, it's just so creepy. It's so well done. I severely... I guess this is safe light? Is this a safe light? Not a save light, but a safe light. Straight. Straight, and then... I'm struggling with direction. Ah! I haven't played... Oh, you haven't played that Alan chapter yet, so you can't say. However, the Saga chapter after the one we're about to do caps off with this is a point of no return. So it stands to reason there are 2 more Alan chapters, perhaps, before they each have their finale. Okay, so we just did room 665 was the one we did, right? So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light at the end of the darkest of tunnels. No, what do you mean? Well, because it's interesting. So Zane goes, there are 2 Saga chapters. Sorry, guys. I know this is like potentially quite boring. 2 Saga chapters until it goes, this is a point of no return. Which means that this is a point of no return is 3 Saga chapters in a row. I might do another Alan chapter right now. We'll risk it, maybe, and just do another Alan one and see. And then maybe we get to this is a point of no return for both. I don't know. It's interesting though, if it says this is a point of no return, you would sort of think that... I don't know what I would think. I was gonna say, you'd sort of think that they're not then horrendously long. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Because this next Alan one might actually...
The tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
This next Alan one might be short. Who knows, guys? I'm surprised that there are so many saves between one another. Save point. I mean, I'm not mad. I wonder maybe what if like this isn't even a save place until you're on story mode. I don't know. I'm gonna do the Alan chapter now. If that's gonna be a real problem, then someone let me know. That sounds about right, I think. It just lets you know so you can explore before finishing. Okay. And if for whatever reason doing... Because like the last time we got sent back to our apartment, it was really quick. And so part of me wonders if this is always also going to be quite quick. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. And I think we're at a point now when no one knows. But that's why I thought, oh, let me carry on with this Parliament one. And we'll see. I don't know. This could be, this could be a big bungle. Guess who's turned the volume down so low right now? I can barely hear a thing. Well, let's get the torch out. Can't get my torch out. Now I can.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Okay. All negatives of Mr. Scratch, and that's this image that we've been seeing of me dying. So that's interesting. Hell no, Sonny. Hell no. You forgot about the dark room. Yeah, I figured this was going to be short. Because they have been short. Okay, there's nothing else I can interact with in here. Oh, here. It's just so creepy, guys. Okay, from Barry! Greetings from Hollywood. Hey, Alice. I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once, I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights to the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reason. I mean, that's why we love him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal, Barry. Joined a cult! Hey, Alice. You're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double. But I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes. But these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. Chester. I feel like we've met a Chester already. The surname Anderson definitely sticks out because Anderson is the surname of Saga, the other protagonist. Tor and Odin are also Andersons. So, I don't know. I wonder if he's talking about working with Odin and Tor. I'm not sure. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here. That something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Your pal Barry. Very concerning. Mildly so. What do you mean, Ailemons? Joining a cult's always good fun. Yeah. There we go. This is not a cult. Checking in. Hey, Alice. Checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I've considered peeing in a mug. And lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. You can go to the toilet, Bazza. Your pal, Barry. I'll handle it. Hi, Alice. Hang on. Oh, yeah. 2 years ago, then a year ago in May, a year ago in June. Now this is years later. Hey, Alice. Shark circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Tammy Booker is one of the it's one of the tourists that we met at the very beginning who saw Nightingale. They are the Bookers. Don't worry, I've got you covered, your pal Barry. How is everything? This is 4 months ago, so 2 months after the previous email. Hi Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You are probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. Okay. Don't like this very ominous music situation. Yeah, okay.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Okay. Part 2-1. Very creepy images. We're very familiar with these. We've seen these as jump scares throughout the whole time.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment.
Yeah.
Her whole life.
Need to show the truth. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Yep. I know I probably need to go down that way. Well, this way, maybe.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
I mean, fantastic themes being explored, huh? The horror of caring. I mean, jeez. Part 2, come back. The weakness is clarity. Phew. Are we playing Control after this? Not immediately after, no. We're playing Baldur's Gate in November.
There was something.
But I will play it eventually.
In the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
It's very uneasy. I feel very uneasy.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Okay. At least the Spidey senses were Spidey sensing correctly, which is that chapter. I don't want to jinx it, but I assume any time that it tells us to go back to our home, it's going to be a contained little narrative, shorter little like narrative driven section like that. So I am glad I did them together. I feel like it would feel weird to do the Saga Anderson thing and then come back and experience that. This feels like a more natural stopping point. So for anyone who has not yet played and they are interested, I would recommend doing them side by side. The game, I can't explain it. The game is so unsettling to me. It makes me feel so unsettled and uneasy. I was like consistently throughout the entirety of that chapter looking at what was happening. Instead of on my monitor, I was looking at it in my stream preview, because something about it being smaller, I felt like I would be less likely to get jump scared by anything by looking at it in the small preview. It's super interesting. I think it's kind of a weird chapter, right? Because I don't think that it really changed or revealed that much. It obviously gives us a little bit of introspective into like what Alice was doing during that time when Alan wasn't there, like the state of Barry, where he's up to. Funny little nods of like, oh, they're planning on making an Alan Wake video game. Barry's knowledge of the Bookers, I think, is interesting. So it helps like connect some more little dots, but nothing that feels yet of like weighty importance or value. A little bit of an odd chapter, to be honest. I don't really know how much it really moved the plot along, except for maybe at the very end when you find out that, and I don't know if did we know this already? I feel like we already knew that Alan didn't write Return and that Alan is editing Return, because when you get the manuscript pages for Return, there's a bunch of like handwritten annotations in it. I think there are very few clean manuscript pages that we've received, so I don't think it was a big surprise to me or any of us that Mr. Scratch wrote it. So it feels like a bit of a weird chapter. A little bit. Finish it in November, where we finish Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, and we've got to finish Baldur's Gate in November. Epic chapter. Needs to rip through it. Yeah. Avatar beckons, exactly. I like the idea of people just returning bits of the manuscript and just offering critiques on unhinged portions. We learned that Mr. Scratch wrote Return, and all the manuscript pages we find are edited ones. I think it was alluded to for sure. I'm not trying to be that kind of person. That was not a big reveal to me. that Mr. Scratch wrote return. I think I don't know why. I feel like that was like very much heavily hinted at. Maybe it wasn't though. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, and then that was meant to be the big reveal. Or at least maybe it's just having it confirmed that he's the one that wrote it. Maybe that's the whole point of it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in. Copy Buster, welcome in chat. I thought Zane had told Alan he wrote return originally. Oh, did he? Did he say that? Because that's now, hang on, that's now a much more interesting reveal. If Zane had said, and maybe he said that and I just completely missed it and forgot it. But if Zane had said that he wrote return and we now know he didn't, I find that to be a much more interesting, because then the bigger implications, right? If we think about in the chapter previous to this one, Room 665 was the name of the chapter. We meet Thomas Zane. There's a point where we meet with Thomas Zane, and Thomas Zane is an imitation of Alan. It's a very weird thing, and Zane seems like a much more scrupulous character than I think he's been portrayed to be. So then to have that sort of interaction with Thomas Zane, who looks like us, and then also find out that he lied about writing return, there is something really interesting there, for sure. That's a great piece of information, copy pasta, assuming that that's accurate. I think the more interesting part, of that is now, I think the more interesting part of that is how have the edited pages been getting into the real world. But haven't they been getting into the real world the same way that oh no, because the manuscript pages in the first game were written by Thomas Zane, right? Gosh, you know what part of it is? And again, God bless anyone who's playing this game without having played Alan Wake 1. I don't know how you're making more heads or tails of it. The tricky thing is trying to remember all of this stuff. And I'm struggling to remember all the players and all the pieces put together. The new ones for Return, and also are Alan in the dark place and Saga experiencing things in different order. Yeah, just out of sync. Okay, I'm going to click continue to get to a save point like we normally do, but I will I'm gonna end playing Alan Wake here for today because I've not played Spider-Man in a while, and so I would like to play Spider-Man. But just so we all know, I now have 3, because I have a chapter list by me. I have 3 Alan missions left and 5 Saga missions, but apparently after 2 Saga missions, the next 2 Saga missions, you hit a point where it says there is no going back. Are you ready to proceed? So that's why I kind of did it that way. I think the plan for tomorrow, I think this is going to be, Alan Wake is going to be the only game we play tomorrow, I think, assuming that my heart can handle playing it. And the goal at the very least, I think, is to get to this is the point of no return for both characters. See ya in 3 years.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work.
Ooh.
He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Oh. I wasn't trying to carry on with this. What do I do? What do I do? I guess I write. I guess I write, bro. I guess we're carrying on until I can get to a save point.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Okay. Cool. At least we got punctuated here that Zane had lied. Because that is a great reveal. That's a great piece of information. I feel uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, it's the same studio, guys. Masks, Initiation 7. Okay. Talk to Mr. Door. I reckon this is the save room. Yes, it is. Great. So let's save here. Yeah. Cool. And next time that YouTube people see me, I will be in a different outfit.